Today, we will be testing a new trend direction indicator. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing thousands of indicators and strategies, and I'm testing more every single day here on the channel. I've taken the information from my testing and compiled that into spreadsheets. And if you are interested in getting access to the original 1,100 plus tested indicators that took me over 3 years of testing to put together, you can get access absolutely free. Just join our free tier on our Patreon page. You can find the link down below in the description. All right, as I said, today we will be testing a new trend direction indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 605 different strategies, with 173 of them being winners. And so far, since we've been using the Nexus backtest indicator, we have tested 18 of those strategies, 18 of the most recent strategies. And every single one so far, we've either been able to make more profitable than the original strategy, or profitable when the original strategy wasn't profitable. And across all of those 18 different strategies that we've made profitable, we have had a combined weekly profit of $11,800. The best one so far had a weekly profit of $2,000. All right, as I said, today we will be testing a new trend direction indicator. And so the source video says the new TradingView indicator that beats them all. And so quite a bold claim to be made. Obviously, you would have to test every single indicator on every single setting, every single different asset and different time frame to determine whether or not this one beats all of them. And so I think it's a hard claim to be able to back up. But of course, we'll put the indicator to the test nonetheless and see what we can get out of it. The indicator that we have on screen is called the Commodity Trend Reactor, and it's going to be this one right here. Go ahead and click on that one and add it to the screen. And everything should stay on the default settings. Just double check that they are set the way I have them here on screen, and then go ahead and click OK. And so what we're looking for a short trade setup is we are looking for when we get a orange line like this here, an orange stripe. And that orange stripe shows when the main trend line here on the chart and this trend line down here on the lower pane both line up at the same color at the same time. And so to make things easier, I modified the code some and created this kind of clone of the indicator that gives a orange arrow when those line up and a green arrow when they line up. So that way this can be easily linked to the Nexus backtest indicator. And so for a short trade setup, very simply, what we are looking for is an orange arrow like this here. And that'll be our signal to then enter into the short. So we'll put our trade right here. We're going to put our stop just right above this kind of pivot area here and target a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward. Put us right about there. Let's go ahead and play this forward and see how it plays out. And you can see this really nice, strong push to the downside, getting us to our take profit. And for a long trade setup, what we are looking for is we're looking for a green arrow like this here. And that'll be our signal to then enter into a long. We'll put our trade right here. I'm going to put our stop just right below this pivot area here and target a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward, just like before. Let's go ahead and play this one forward and see how it plays out. And once again, you can see this really nice push to the upside, getting us to our take profit. All right, so let's go ahead and go over the numbers on this indicator. Let me go ahead and just exit out of the bar replay. Let me go ahead and turn on the Nexus backtester here. All right, so you can see here we have a 39% win rate. Would have put us at 361 trades, 20,000 bars look back, pretty standard. 3 months, again, pretty standard. Total profit and loss would have been negative $2,300. The profit per week would have been negative 162. So did it beat all the other indicators? Well, not specifically this way. In the source video, they said you can use it on any market, any time frame, so on and so on and so on. And so basically said that it's pretty universal, is not specific to a certain time frame or certain market or anything like that. And so in this particular case, it definitely did not beat out all the other indicators. Now, of course, using or having access to the Nexus backtest indicator, we were able to play around with the sum and see if we couldn't get some better results. So this is the modified version here after I tweaked some of the settings, played with Nexus, and you can see now we have a 41% win rate, 365 trades. This time we are at about 10 months, and the total profit and loss would have been a gain of $1,600, and weekly profit would have been right at $38. So again, not amazing, but I mean, like I've said many times before, if someone's going to hand me $40 a week, I definitely wouldn't say no. And so it's up to you to determine whether or not that's kind of worth it or not. Now, all these layouts, like I've said multiple times before, are provided in the spreadsheet that we give all the patrons of the channel that tracks all these different strategies. If you are interested in the original 1,100 plus indicators that I tested over 3 years, like I said in the beginning of the video, you can get access to that for free. Just click the link down below to our Patreon and join the free side of that, and you will get access to that spreadsheet. But if you want something that's really going to excel your growth or trading ability, then getting access to these layouts of the strategies that we test every single day and that I'm optimizing is probably the much easier route to go. And so basically, once you have access to the indicators here on screen, you can just click one button, one link, and it will bring up this exact screen, exactly how it is now with these results and settings. And you can immediately set up alerts and start trading the system without any human bias to it. Nexus will tell you exactly when to enter, where to put your stop, where to put your take profit, when to exit, and so on. And so really simple. Again, it alleviates kind of that human factor that can often be a problem with trying to manually trade strategies without this kind of framework. But ultimately, if you are sick and tired of chasing strategy after strategy, or spending countless hours modifying, tweaking, and testing, and you want results like this from your prop firm account, or like this here, then you can skip all the BS and go straight to making the really decent profits. If that's something you're interested in, then click the very first link down below in the description. It'll say wild results. All right, that is it for this strategy here. We're going to go ahead and put this one on the no list because the original strategy was not profitable. And of course, this one will be added to the spreadsheet right next to it, showing that it was profitable with the new setup. Of course, we've made every single strategy that we have tested so far, every single indicator profitable after it's all said and done, thanks to the ease and use of the Nexus backtest indicator. And of course, we will move on to the next video from here.